Hi, welcome to this demo of installing the IBM Spectrum Protect Plus server into a containerized environment. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install the Spectrum Protect Plus server into an environment that has IBM Cloud Pak for multi-cloud management installed. However, you can also install this into a regular Openshift environment that doesn't have the cloud packs out there, and I'll point out along the way how to do that. I do want you to note that if all you're looking to do is protect the containers, the PVCs, and the resources with Spectrum Protect Plus, your Spectrum Protect Plus server can either be outside of the containerized environment on a virtual machine, or you could use the Spectrum Protect Plus server inside of the containerized environment. Do check out my other video that covers how to protect the PVCs and resources for applications running inside of a container. With that, let's get started with the demo. In this video, I'm going to be installing Spectrum Protect Plus version 10.1.7 as a container on an Openshift cluster. To do that, first you need to create a project. Select Projects, then click Create Project. Choose a name for the project. We'll use Demo 3. Click Create. Now you've created a project. Now you need to add an image pull secret. So select Workloads, Secrets, click Create, and choose Image Pull Secret. And now you need to enter the name, and this needs to be called IBM SPP-image-secret. Next, you'll set the authentication type to upload configuration file. You'll then need to copy and paste the credentials to pull the Spectrum Protect Plus images from the Docker Hub. Go ahead and click Create. The next step is the installation of the Spectrum Protect Plus operator. The operator is a container that has the configurations required to deploy the individual components of Spectrum Protect Plus as containers on Kubernetes. Openshift provides the operator lifecycle manager, which handles the installation, configuration, and updates for all the operators in the cluster. So go to the operator hub, which is basically a marketplace for different operators. And if you type SPP, that'll bring up the two SPP operators. One is for regular Openshift, and one is for your IBM Cloud Pak for multi-cloud management, also known as MCM. And this works only if MCM management cluster is installed on Openshift. These two operators are the same, except that the MCM operator includes integration with the MCM UI. And this will be the ability to start the Spectrum Protect Plus from the MCM menu. So this demo environment includes MCM. I'll choose the MCM operator. And you can click on it to see the description and the required instant parameters. Next, click on Install, and then from the operator subscription page, you first need to select the namespace, I'll call it Demo 3, that you created earlier. The default for the update channel is Alpha. Then you'll choose if you want to manually or automatically approve updates that become available for the operators. Updates for the Spectrum Protect Plus are going to be done separately, and that's inside of the Spectrum Protect user interface by the Spectrum Protect Plus admin. We'll go ahead and take the defaults and click Subscribe. You can see the Spectrum Protect Plus MCM operator, and it's being created and installed currently. To see the progress of the install, go to the Workloads, Pods, and now you can see the SPP operator is running. Now that the operator is installed, you need to create an SPP instance. So go back to the installed operator, click on the SPP MCM operator that was just created, click Create in the lower left, and then click Edit. And here you'll see the different parameters that can be edited. First, give it a name. We'll call it Demo 3. Accept the license agreements, and then enter IBM for the image repository, and this is where the images are stored. Next, choose the image pull secret you set up earlier. The host name needs to match the domain name of your cluster. And this is going to be how Spectrum Protect Plus will be accessed. For the storage class, this is going to be the storage for the Spectrum Protect Plus server container. It is not your SPP vSnap storage. It will be persistent storage where the persistent volume claims will be created. This is the persistent storage definition configured by your cluster admin. On an Openshift installation on AWS, the default storage class is GP2, which uses EBS volumes. Choose the version of Spectrum Protect Plus you want to install, and then click Create. SPP is now installing. You'll see the progress of the install if you go to Workloads, Pods, and then select the Spectrum Protect Plus operator. If you click on Logs and then click on Operator, here you'll see the progress of the deployment, and this might take up to 5 minutes to finish the install. Now that the install is done, go back to the operators, installed operators, and you'll see the status if you click on the instance that you created. And in our case, you'll see that the install was successful. You can access the Spectrum Protect Plus user interface by going to Networking to Routes and click on the location URL. And this will take you to the Spectrum Protect Plus user interface, which is still loading and it'll take a few minutes to finish. If you installed the Spectrum Protect MCM operator, a menu link to Spectrum Protect Plus will have been installed on the IBM Cloud Pak for multi-cloud management. So go to MCM and then Menu Administrator and click on IBM Spectrum Protect Plus from there. And this is also going to take you to the Spectrum Protect Plus user interface. Once SPP is up and running, the first time you're going to log on with admin and password. Then you're going to update your Spectrum Protect Plus administrator credentials. Inside of the Spectrum Protect Plus user interface, one difference you'll see with the Openshift version is next to the username, the drop-down has an Update IBM Spectrum Protect Plus option. If you choose this, you can check for new Spectrum Protect Plus server versions for the Openshift installs. And so in this demo, there are no updates available. So go ahead and click Cancel. In the Openshift version, there were no vSnaps defined, so you will need to go into System Configurations, Backup Storage, Disk, and then add in a vSnap disk. And you can do this by clicking on the Add Disk Storage button. And you'll have to choose disk storage that is accessible to this Spectrum Protect Plus server, and that's really going to depend on how your environment is set up. So I've just shown you how to install the IBM Spectrum Protect Plus server, version 10.1.7, into the Openshift environment. I also showed you how to update the Spectrum Protect Plus server when new versions come along. Do check out my videos on how to protect the PVCs and resources for applications that might be out in your Kubernetes or OpenShift environments. Thank you very much.